All right, let's talk about another kind of preparation part. Uh, Even though this says CSWA, which is the Certified SolidWorks Associate, we're going to use this for Inventor, so it's good practice for those exams as well. So I was just going to talk a little bit about what you might see on a drawing and kind of hopefully talk about some things that might trip you up while you're doing it. We can avoid that now. So one of the things is when you see a symbol like this 8 times or 2 times or 3x, whatever, that stands for there are 8 instances of this radius of 0.15. So let's go ahead and count our radiuses. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that means all of those radiuses are 0.15. The other thing you might see is 0.20 TYP or typical. What that means is that wall thickness, anything that looks, basically similar to this or is connected to this, the wall thickness will be 0.2. So instead of labeling each one of these wall thicknesses, you'll see TYP, which is typical. And then the other dimensioning thing that happened here on this drawing, which isn't terribly usual, but you'll see it from time to time. They are dimensioning from this datum, and they're not using dimension lines really. They're just using the leader lines. So 0 here goes up to 1, then 2.45, 2.70. So just a little bit different dimensioning convention there. And then everything else should be pretty reasonable. Looks like mostly, circles and extrusions, and then you've got one angular cut here that you can draw a cut line for. And so then let's talk about the other one. Let's see. Here we go. This will be your next part for today. And this is called, I think it's a plastic toy or something like that. Some toy. And we've got some polygons here. And so we'll talk about that, and we'll talk about shelling. So you can see that the bottom of this part is hollow through this cross section. This part is hollow. And so we can achieve that through the shell command. But let's just go ahead and talk about the polygon real quick. So we've got just a circle, and then if we were to draw a polygon, we're just going to use this command right here. And in that command, you can tell it the number of sides. So if we're to draw a rectangle, let's say 3, and oops. Yeah. So now you can get a nice even polygon. Move it. And you can do things like make this horizontal, like that, and then you can dimension just like you normally would. And so that's pretty simple. And then the more sides you want on your polygon, you just type that in. Use it that way. The shell command. So that's going to be right there. And we'll just leave the thickness at 1. That's for you to determine, depending on your drawing. And you've got a couple of different settings here. Usually, you can go inside, outside, or kind of both, both sides, but we're going to go inside. Just do that. You can get a little preview there. Okay. that's the shell command. All right. So hopefully that'll make your life a little easier. And good luck on the drawing, and let me know how I can help.